I posted on Facebook the other day that it was around this time 4 years ago that I didn't even have a business. I was working in the city, working in finance, not really loving it. This wasn't the long-term life that I wanted for myself. My sister and my best friend and lots of my friends were having babies, and I was just enamoured with taking photos of all these little kids around me, and I loved it. And I was getting lots of compliments and I was getting pretty good at it. I knew that if I wanted to go into business, taking the odd photo every now and then and getting a great shot was a lot different to going and doing a photo shoot from start to finish. And I knew that I needed to get confidence in that, and I knew I needed to practice. I emailed all of my friends and asked them if they knew anybody who'd be interested in a shoot with me for free, 10 people only, and that they had to be available in this period of time that I set. All they had to do was give me their model release. So because I did have quite an old camera, and the digital age had moved quite rapidly since I bought my camera, I couldn't afford to buy a new camera, so I went out and I hired one for a week. And so I teed up all those photo shoots in that week for me to use that camera in the first week of October in 2010. And I came back, selected the best photos out of each, created a website, set it all up, and sent it out to all those same friends again, saying, tell your friends that I'm now open for business. By the 7th of November I had my first paid client, and just from there it just snowballed. People comment to me about they're starting out and they're nervous, and I might come across sometimes like I'm the most confident person, but I get nervous even today sometimes. And back then I would sit in the car and my hands would be shaking and I'd be so worried, and all you could do is just have a bit of faith in yourself, have a bit of determination, and just do it. So if you're in this position and you are thinking of maybe starting a photography business, or maybe you're getting compliments on your photography, or maybe, one of the driving forces for me was that I wanted to buy a new camera, and I knew that if I wanted to claim it as a tax deduction, I'd need to be earning some money to be able to do that. So my advice would be just go and do it. Stop making excuses, stop worrying that you aren't good enough. Stop thinking that you're going to screw it up. What's the worst that can happen is you're going to say, sorry guys, you got a free shoot and it was crap. So always ask yourself, what is the absolute worst that can happen now? It's not that bad. I can't get over that, making those steps back then. And it was hard and it was scary and it was nerve-wracking and terrifying that I would be in this position today, running my own business, living in a way that I want to live every day. Now I don't go to bed on a Sunday night dreading Monday morning, because Mondays are whatever I want to make of them. So that's my story, and I'd love it if you left a comment. If you want to ask me anything, feel free, and have a great week.